In the heart of San Jose del Cabo, not far from the airport, there is this oasis, in English, clandestine ranch. It is run by a man who is a butler to millionaires by day and builds this at night. Thank you for having me on your land.
You're very welcome.
What do you get out of having so many visitors come to your home from around the world?
Well, I think it is. I think it was why the main reason why I did this. Besides, that I like the environment. It
Mhm.
was the visit of all these people from all over the world, Europe, Canada, U.S., Central, South America. It's unbelievable.
But this is sacred land to your family, right?
Yes.
And can you explain? I know you told me the other night about unions, which would be in Canada what we would consider indigenous territory. But how did it come into your family? It's
Which
generations.
Yes, actually, my family is from Mulegé, original from Mulegé. My grandpa and my great grandfather were born. My mother were born in that same town, Mulegé, um, and they're from that area, which is about 6 hour, 8 hours from here. But my wife's dad gave this land to my wife. Of course, we got to pay, but it was it's part of it, being native.
What does it mean to you to be on the land of your people?
Means a lot.
Yeah.
Means conserve our roots. Means uh, I have opportunity to show my kids where they're from, where because sometimes you lose that. They go to college, they go and they learn new language, new cultures. And as a parent, I think it's important to pass for generations, all what we have learned from our parents or our dads.
I was yesterday talking to a friend of mine, texting, and I said, "This is like an oasis in the middle of a very busy city." Very, very busy city. As you know, I still struggle with driving in a very busy city, but it's like an oasis. When you come through that gate, do you still feel it after all these years? Being in an oasis in the middle of a busy city?
I think we work hard to keep the city outside from our property,
Yeah.
so that's why we're building this green wall around our property instead of just building with concrete and have a high wall. We're just making a green wall with trees and keeping the environment inside the property. As it feels like you're far away,
Yes.
but you're right next to the city. And obviously, you can um, keep everything away because you're surround, even though you're so close to the city, you're always around something. You always hear something, or it's impossible. You got the international airport
Yeah.
just
The
10
airplanes are
minutes,
going
10,
over.
15 minutes from here.
Yes.
So you're obviously it's not 100%, but once you're here, you feel like you're way out there in the mountains. So
Yeah.
uh,
What do you think of um, your visitors, people like me, who don't have their own land, who have chosen to travel the world? Is it hard for you to understand us when they come to visit you?
no, inspires me inspires me to keep this going because I don't do it for money. It's more about, obviously, I wish I could make a lot of money out of it. Everybody wants that, but I it's a good way to help people, to share our our love for animals, because this is like a park for dogs and cats. There's people
Yes.
that they bring their cats. They're traveling with their cats, and for kids, it's great because you got 10,000 square meters where they can either hike on the back of the property, or they can either ride their bicycles or their dogs. They can run around, you know, And so it's it's a win-win, you know. It's
I have one last question. Our friend wanted to bring Buddy over, and now, speaking of animals,
Buddy's having a great time, by the
the
way.
boys are taking care of him,
Yeah.
and that's what has struck me about this property and about your friends. Seem more like family to you,
Yes.
and you bring in people to work on this land who you give a chance to, people that might have had lives that were a little more complicated before.
Or they have less opportunities, or they,
Yes.
yeah.
Why do you do that?
Because I think I was in that situation before. I was a street kid. As a kid, I spent a lot of time in the streets, and I had to learn the hard way. And I was lucky to find a good wife. Gave me two kids, and I think she gave me the strength to do things better in life, and they deserve the same opportunity, and they know where I came from, and I think when I help them, they appreciate, and they help me too a lot.
Yeah.
So it's not, this property gives me the chance to have my friends, or workers are my friends. First, they're my friends, and then when they're in a hard situation, they always have a place to stay, and also to share this property and everything that I learned with my family, my grandpa, and all that, to share with other people that come and visit. You know, sometimes they break down, their cars break down, and this place is pretty much open 24/7. There's always one of us ready to go and help. You know.
But what I noticed is you were digging a hole for your sister and yesterday to collect more water. And then at the same time, you manage properties for millionaires.
Yes.
And you leave to go live a very different life.
Yeah, I changed all
And
this.
then you change out of that. You live a very different life, and then you come back and you help the people that work for you dig holes to
Yeah,
give water to people like me who come to visit.
yeah.
Is that hard for you?
Sometimes it's complicated to change my brain from Spanish to English, because I'm all day here speaking Spanish, and then I have to go over there, and everything is English, and it does creates a little diffi- difficulty,
Yes.
but it helps actually. It helps. It keeps me solid with my feet in the ground, because it's easy to lose it when you see so much stuff over there, big home, private planes, all that luxury life, and sometimes you can get lost.
Yeah.
And this helps me to remind me who I am. You know,
Who are you?
I'm just um, I'm just a guy that enjoys life, or tries to enjoy life, and um, I don't know. I'm just trying to make it simple and easy.
You're a really good cook, that I know.
Yeah, I like cooking. I like helping. Money is not important to me, but it helps a lot. You know, if you have money, you can help many people. And so I'm always looking for money, but also trying to help. There was a lot of people in my way. I'm growing up in different places. I went to Oregon, Phoenix, Washington, and all over Baja since I was like 9. And there was a lot of people that helped me.
Mm.
You know.
Well, you helped me by giving me a beautiful place to stay for 4 days. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Very welcome. My pleasure.
This is kind of like the storage area out back. But what I think is so fun is each parking spot is after an animal, because the dream eventually here, there's somebody who's camping in the back because Sergio gives people places to live. Mr. Bacon, that's funny. Eventually he wants to have a rescue here for animals. Sergio was pretty modest about the fact that a lot of the people that work here are people that he has taken in, and he lets them stay on the property, and he helps them and he pays them, and they're people who have had difficult lives so far. So there's a number of people here who owe their lives to Sergio. So here is the first entrance that I came in when I found this place. A small, modest sign, and then it opens to a complete oasis. And I was greeted by friendly people. I think I'm one of only 2 women here. There he is, wave. And I saw this beautiful location and decided I needed to stay for a night. And this is my 4th night so far. Sweetheart, do you need a few little treats? Come here, come here. It's okay, it's okay. Okay, there you go. It's okay. Okay. Oh, sweetheart. You got some stuff going on, eh? And he's not alone, but Sergio is going to help, and this channel is going to help him do that.